She can't keep up with me.
Let's get down to business.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you! Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
General Goro around, even on the front lines. Nothing bad will happen.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now...
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the...
supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's... I will discuss this with the logistics division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun's... I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops Unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Let's get down to business. Feel my blade.
Be gone!
There's more. How's this? Finally,
Windblade!
to the very...
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold. That said, the ones over there...
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't...
protect us. Don't know!
Prepare to be blown away!
I'll keep this close.
Windblade!
Steady as stone.
There's so many of them!
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own. But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
It's my lucky day! There's more!
Windblade!
One strike will suffice. Cheap trick. I've got the upper hand. Fall before me.
I must leave no
And
stone
you.
unturned. Time to clean up.
Take that my way.
No escape!
I'm ready. Fall before me.
Ready, steady, go!
Windblade!
This will do! Keep fueling. Take this! Fall before me! Taste my blade.
Steady as stone.
It's over!
Windblade!
I'm ready! Fall before me! Cut down. Like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team...
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I... Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to...
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island, recently, however. Stranger still. The Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent, so when Teppei returns...
Is Teppei really? He has a tendency to dive into action without...
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along? Well, you're in raising their pay.
Wow!
I read it in a novel.
You're seriously gonna use a novel?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome. I spoke to Her Excellency, and let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really...
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. You'd better watch out, partner.
Ha!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the...
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been... Let's take a break. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Here, let me help. In weather like this, you can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Come a little closer. Hip, hop, here. Hip, hop, hip, here. Hip, hop. Don't be such a brute. Leave it all to me.
Windblade!
As a good knight should.
Be gone!
Looks like I got carried away.
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Law Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here is kind on the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Pepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. On my way past, if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be...
Pepe!
It could be the...
Or a bot?
A god. Look.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Orobashi was the one our ancestors regarded it as the Raiden Shogun came out in...
The Raiden Shogun?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. Since when Orobashi attacked civilization, but now that... Alright, you should report back to some... Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Pepe sure made some big progress. Let's report back to Coco.
Let's investigate this further. Ample light. Active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions, and all soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Situation's not good. We're gonna have to act quickly.
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. Stronger, they gave it to me. Delusion. So... gosh. I've been getting... At first, I'd find this is a real shame. Guess I didn't. Hey, when our uniform... What's that look for?
Tepe. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep you—
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily... It's dangerous to go alone. At least...
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their...
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the... Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the... I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
A reward on the road.
Let's get down to business.
Feel the same
Feel
power.
How's this?
Burst forth.
Finally,
Is this an answer from this world?
I'll put you on. Let's move.
Wingblade!
You can't run. Well,
Prepare to be blown away!
be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Eat up! Eat up! You need to hurry up! I see through you! This one's well done! Looks like I went too far. You need to hurry up! This first.
Let's dance.
This was well done. An unfortunate pause. This first.
Wingblade! Someone needs assistance.
I must counterattack. The loneliness of death.
What delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Kanji Commission are...
Moment of birth.
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just
As a
begun.
dutiful maid would.
Over here. Blink.
You need to hurry up.
Let me amuse myself a little. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
You can't run. Well,
I'll catch up. Wingblade!
The more, the merrier.
don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This was well done.
Over here. Boring. So very.
You can't run. Well,
The systems shine.
killjoy. We've only just begun.
Be gone!
Roast and fry. You need to hurry up. This was well done.
I'll protect us. Hi. Oh, hi.
You can't run. Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This was well done. Looks like I went too far. An unfortunate fault.
Wingblade!
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this. Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! You can't run! Well, neither can I. I will end you. Don't be a killjoy! Don't end this quickly!
Come on, we can do it.
You can't run! Well, neither can I see through you! Almost. Not breaking a sweat! That all you got? No slacking off! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Prepare to be blown away!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. End this quickly! Not breaking a sweat! I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Slacking off! You can't run! Well, neither can I. It isn't time for a break! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! This quickly! You can't run!
Great undertaking!
Well, neither can I. No slacking off! Let's not waste time. It isn't time for a break yet!
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Windblade!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! It isn't time for a break yet!
I must leave no stone unturned.
I see through you! That all you got? It isn't time for a break yet!
Windblade!
My duty! I miscalculated.
Feel this ancient power.
Let's end this quickly!
Let's dance.
Windblade!
Leave it all to me.
Windblade!
Let's end this quickly!
As a dutiful maid would.
Let's end this quickly!
Prepare to be blown away!
must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Gone.
Let's move. Detoxifying heat.
Her Majesty's
Roasted
power
frog.
flows through me.
You need to hurry up. This was well done. Roasted frog.
Mirror images disperse like water. Got you. Got you. Out of my sight. Be gone. You can't. Windblade. This is Her
Witness
Majesty's
my great undertaking!
This body belongs to ice.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a bit for just a small price. They get the feeling of controlling the world.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind—
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little left, eternity stretch. Take your friend and just like a boat, the more it takes.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, It was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary... This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Sangonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plain of Euthymia to preserve... Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity, and ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, you want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance. Don't you realize how special you are? That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, your existence...
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's... It'll give you a chance to fix... The aim is to...
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't make... How can I smash all the... How can I smash all the... Shame. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
GamePlay! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
Shame. Didn't... How can I Shame. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. How can I smash... Shame. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. How can I smash all these... Shame. How can I smash all these training dummies? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
A reward on the road.
Well met. You can't run.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Right there. Let's end this quickly. I see through you. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This isn't over. You can't run. Well, get it together.
Steady as stone.
I miscalculated.
I missed a spot.
Use this. Let's end this quickly. Almost. That's to work.
As a good night shows,
Counterattack.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's move. Let's end this quickly. Use this. Have a load of this. That's to work. Let's move. Quiet. Have a load of this.
Leave it all to me.
You get careless. Almost.
Windblade! Be gone!
Let's end this quickly.
Ready, steady, go!
Let's end this quickly!
Moment of birth!
Steady as stone.
Let's end this quickly!
Prepare to be blown away!
Let's end this quickly! This isn't good.
Ample light. Active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
See that he stays safe.
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Feel this ancient power.
beautiful made wood. Steady as stone.
Witness my great undertaking! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Leave it all to me.
Windblade!
I'll keep this close.
Wonder Village.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest. Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative. This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required—
Don't be mistaken. All right. Please—
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Oh. Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely my usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume. You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of—
Baisha has always been very passionate about her. I'm sure she was
Back to the topic at Bai Xiao and I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based all in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance and— Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time. Right after that, there's— Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all— I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot already.
Wonderful. Then I'll be— I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today. If anything else is—
Take care, Lady Good. You factored in both Excellent work. You've got Please be here at the— With you helping out here, we will be able to I hope so too.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint. Now then, the schedule. Item 1. Lunch. Ah, yes. No, someone I've never Otherwise, tens. That's right. To be clear, time is very. Gradually, it developed into. Yes, that's naturally. As for how much my insight. You're very. In the hands of a professional, there's no need. Did you organize this entire breakfast? Please, sit. What do you think? Still, I'm happy to. On occasion, breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got. I actually thought you had. Relax. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked. Treating you to some food is but a small. Breakfast that. If you wake up to this. Well, I'm done eating. I have some preparations to make for. I need a change. Who knows? I already instructed Long Yang. Thank you.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ning. Yes, this whole Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. Anyway.
Did you get it? This is... I had this specially tailored recently, and I must... What do you think? Be honest. I just... Phew. Knowing that it has your seal of approval. If you're second, that's why you're after. All right.
Lady Ning.
Sorry to have kept...
No.
Great. This is the trap. She happened to be in... Do you mind if...
No, not at all. I've always been... Oh, I'm Luo Qiao. That's what I wanted to ask.
Rumors?
You know. You haven't heard? Come on. And if you didn't have some sort...
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire her on a personal level, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle.
You're comparing apples and... I've missed out on...
Investment opportunity.
No,
Oh, but
if it were really... I had my so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with long-term...
You think so too? Huh? Okay. Maybe it'd be... Lady Ningguang, thank you
Good.
Now I see why you were able to be... You think clearly.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in... so you want to be my competitor? Or how about that?
I won't take up any more.
See you next time. Right then. Lunch. I'm a little concerned. Yes, you're right. In that case, what's next? Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them. Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please. You probably imagine that the workers here are... This time, though...
Lady Ningguang, we did everything.
That's fine. Yes, though it is something... My informant's off-trust is of far great... It's understandable to think that way. And in the vast majority of cases. But things are a little different, and this only makes me all the more... Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet...
Ningguang.
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, indeed. I didn't want to involve... It turned out that so...
Great! But you still got it.
This new age... Well, this is... What about you, Nat?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I made...
My goodness. The heavier the boat, how deep a fully...
Since Auntie...
They said that when they get here?
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from?
No. I don't remember.
All right. Never mind.
Are you okay?
It's okay.
It's my...
Of course I did.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang.
It was just a small...
But...
They...
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna...
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. I told them I didn't... Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry.
I know how much it means.
Yeah, it was.
I must say... How about this?
Okay.
All right, then.
Are you gonna go punish the bad...
Now, I'm just going to...
You think that kid's...
Yes, Ningguang adore...
It sounds like
Lady Ningguang...
you knew how you coached
Sorry, Lady
That's not... But you cannot...
It was hardly our... We've been business when we heard about them, so we stocked up.
But we waited. Suddenly, everyone with
Oh, yeah. If we don't sell the goods...
To be brutally honest, but not every greed, unless... Do you now realize...
100%. We begged people to...
We messed up. The savings we were...
The portion...
Huh?
Then you're free, but...
Lady Ningguang...
Yes.
I have no...
Okay, so...
No need to hurry. You took advantage of... This is an
Oh,
come on. We're back.
Huh? I'm sorry, I was completely...
I think it should be your choice.
Well, since it's all... But we can't...
That's true.
I've made up my... I want them to come... Yeah! Great idea.
Wait a second.
Nope.
So, yes, of... Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not... They'd run away as soon as they saw me. But gradually, for my part, I played games with... Now, I think that this is beneficial. I never had the... Someday they may... When that happens, they will... I will one day... I hope the name... If I can pass on...
Come on, we're not gonna wait.
Coming! Come on. Sorry to have kept you.
No.
Great. This is the trap. She happened to be... Do you mind if she...
No, not at all. I've always been... I'm Luo Qiao. That's what I wanted to...
Rumors?
You know. You haven't heard? Come on. And if you didn't have some sort of...
The Traveler is a national hero, even putting a... Oh, you're comparing I've missed out on an
investment opportunity.
No.
Oh, but...
If it were really that profitable, I had my secretary, so I would advise you.
I see.
In my opinion, there are long-term... it's very difficult to say.
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd be a better choice. Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for...
Good.
Now I see why you were... You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world? That means you also have a good... If you are in need of more...
I won't take up any more of your time.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about... Good. Then let's do that. So, even though my... Come on. The auction is...
Lady Ningguang,
I couldn't help it.
We're about ready and...
Very good.
Huh?
Yes.
Then we'll leave the
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate? All right then. Check out the items that... It's about time to start. Yes? What is it? That's for you to... It's precisely... Until the bids... Perhaps this does not result in what you might call... Yes. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
20,000!
30,000.
50,000.
80,000. 80,000.
I'll raise that to a...
120.
All right. 100 and...
150.
What?
181. 180. 180.
It's mine now.
Okay, then. You seem to be getting quite... Of course, I'm sure you must find... Since you're curious...
Today, there were too many bidders. I guess I'll just...
Huh? Well, it's sure the item may look, but
I may have paid an arm and a leg for nothing of Ning. I'm far from the...
Well, did you find the answer yet? That's certainly despite this, you'll see if all I want. Every participant.
Lady Ningguang, as unlikely as this sounds...
Counterfeits? They are simply...
Because we trusted. Everyone knows that you...
You seem to have... Of course.
You... Fine. But if word gets... I guess what I'm saying...
Let me answer... Oh... When the Jade... A considerable number...
Wait.
Yes. Or, to put it another way, so I ask... The sole reason... If you are willing...
All right, you drive a hard... I'll go...
Despite his bad attitude. The issue was that I could have bought them after making some inquiries. I found them to be most... At most. What do you think it was about the... It's great weight, every piece of... But in the... It's hard not to get a... Thank you for under... Now I've got one of... The secrets of history shine...
Be mindful of your personal safety.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to make, for example, arranging her daily... You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I'm sure she was simply...
Back to the topic at hand. By Xiao and by what I can go through the methods I use and keep all in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule. Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow. I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with if anything else is—
Take care, Lady Ning. Don't you think that yeah, that's true. We do sometimes worry about her. Huh. All right, then. There's a lot of things that need doing over— I hope so, too.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have taken Baishir completely by surprise. Sure, there's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it? Something I never have time for. Ah, have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules. When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way. So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards. I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions. True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules? I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor, no problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Leo a millennial as true to life as possible. And no Guardians of Leo chess set would be complete without you, would it? I am indeed. Many of them, in fact. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece. It seems only fitting for someone of your status. Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form. Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
This gives good market insight. Stunning today.
Physically demanding job.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
You already know each other?
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know. There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up. All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take her measurements today.
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Huh? What?
Oh, I think it's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on, then.
If I hear any
rumors about the
either.
Don't worry. Secrets are only fun.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it.
You're always...
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about?
Okay, let me just double check.
Good.
Of course. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces...
That's okay. This one, with every to that point, yes. And just like...
Yes, it's a... How do I put it?
In business, but hardly the worst thing in the world. Well, for example, another case is that Ningguang...
I see.
But these... Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my jade chamber. At least...
Oh, you're not seeking to... It was the
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so...
It will be a lot of work. Make sure that...
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that. There's... I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision... When you heard that, did it make you... Well then, I was my decision afterwards, but because I stared at it, there was no way I could console but as time went by, I gave up the all of this was so encouraged, because this is one aspect, the fact that, thank you for... I'm sorry, but look where I am, and if I end up... Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. So, what's item 1 on today's... I imagine this must... Sure. My schedule is usually so it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Still, you're right. So then. Something I know. Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, yes. I want to do something. Thank you. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't that. A lot of the old folks like to brag. They were if I didn't make any. I want to relive that. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. We're not to use our. The goal is to see how. Okay. Why don't we go down? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed. Or what does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Lady Ningguang, are you here to inspect? Sorry.
Calm down.
Oh, you're just looking for me. I haven't done anything. All right. I make sure I post. It used to be a huge problem, but it's hard to say. But as far as as for the damage, if it sits there in the
So.
I'm afraid. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang.
Hold on. Oh, I don't think he has quite
Lady Ningguang,
Let me see here. It's a shame. Take this wooden toy, for example.
Huh? Well, sure.
Great. This is... Yes.
I have no idea.
All tasks handed out. How relaxing.
Lady Ningguang.
Actually.
Just take... Oh, I see. I mean, but...
What's wrong?
No. So...
Oh.
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that
What are your thoughts? Yes.
I thought that was all code for some kind of
It appears so. Let's try some. If I wasn't and you...
to be...
This goes against the rules we... Are there any other ways for it? Great.
You two have a...
This must be the plate.
It's nothing.
It feels like it's been a long... The feeling of creating your... Yes, And let's not... In any case, I intend to... This time.
Your life is mine.
Wait!
It's nothing. Give up.
Another satisfying haul. That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match. For me, a battle... Oh, no. Hey, look. What? Oh, I see. Oh, how... Come on. There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. But we didn't let it slip. Let's see. We can't do any serious, but actually, Wang Shuin is right there. Same thoughts. In which case, yes, come on. This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can... It's a little charred. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this. It was nothing. Back in the day, I was always... But by the same token, you'd be more like... They are confined to the water. It is. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future. That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress. Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have taken by... Sure. There's no harm. My schedule is usually very tight, so it'll be quite nice to take... I don't often feel tired. Still, you're right. So then... Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you? Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liu Sing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish. I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day. They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money, I want to relive that time for my... So how about it? Will you join me? Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions. I can see why you'd suggest, but Northland Bank is a special case. Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up to... I expect they still hold a grudge.
Lady, I would hope, with all due respect...
There's no need. I'm just here to talk.
That depends on... But first, because if you're here to make...
Straight to the point, Traveler, we're leaving. Do you see what I mean now? That's for sure. This sum was paid by North... Yes, if you encounter them in any other nations during your... That's okay, but that's quite enough politics for today. Now that you mention it, what are they plotting? I thought... Let's keep moving, just... Okay. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll... But I'm still agreed. I think we've narrowed it down but let's stay calm. It shouldn't take much long.
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his line of sight. Don't get the wrong...
Hey, what is it?
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Come now.
What? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what's... But let's make a deal. Or do you see... Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and get...
Sorry, late. When you showed up on it, we couldn't just overlook it.
I know there is all... Is there anyone else?
Yes.
Then we need to get moving. No time. Keep him with you.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't keep investigating.
So much commotion. It looks like...
So, where did you get...
That doesn't... What matter? You couldn't have... You may as well.
Well...
Fine by me.
I'm Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Spec.
My name is Yanfei, top legal expert in Liyue, and for the avoidance of doubt...
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
All right, team, let's move it out!
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. I will protect you. Boom boom! Do not... Only by... Please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Ready, go!
Motion to compel. It's
Off with you! Keep this.
Wingblade.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
This will end you! I've got the upper hand. Take this! Ready!
Final warning. They're still out there.
Someone needs assistance.
This will do!
I must leave no stone unturned. Huh?
You win! This.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. You seemed... Tired. Would you like some tea?